You can't give birth too soon and you can't give birth too late. Either way, there's going to be complications. First and foremost, shout out to Mogul Moneybags on YouTube. One of her videos popped up on my discovery page the other day, and that was the first time I've ever seen this young lady. That's the first time I've ever seen any of her content, but the video I saw resonated with me to a T. When she said, you can't give birth too soon, you can't give birth too late, either way there's going to be complications, that hit me. Here's why. As an entrepreneur, it's so common to do things prematurely. It's so common to make a business move prematurely, right? And I shared a status the other day on Facebook where I said, sometimes I've failed when this happened and sometimes I've succeeded when this happened. But collectively, as of today, I am noticing that moving prematurely does not benefit me in the manner of moving in alignment. How many of y'all have made a move, whether it's business or personal, prematurely, and when you arrived there, you realized that you didn't have all the tools that you needed to even build it up? Me. I'll raise my hand. Comment down below if this resonates with you. But how many of y'all have showed up to a place prematurely? A place, a season, a level, because it's possible. Some of you may not believe that it is, but I surely do believe. You know how it is when you pray for something and you want it so bad. You want it so bad. And it's almost like you're not in a state of desperation, but you're in the state of impatience, right? It's like, man, I've been working on this for so long. I've been doing what I've been needing to do. I've been showing up. I've been committed. I've been sticking to the routines. I've been sticking to my healthy habits. I've been making sacrifices, making changes, but I'm still not getting the results that I am seeking. What is it that I'm doing wrong? How is it that I found myself in the same place that I was in last year around this time? How is it that I'm at the same job that still has not promoted me to that next position and still has not increased my pay rate? How is it that I still haven't moved outside of my hometown, knowing that I've been receiving signs to move? How is it that I am stuck in the same place that I was last year or the year before that or last week? And how is it that I'm not seeing the progression from the efforts that I'm putting in? What I've gathered is that there's a way that we act before our mind actually catches up. Let me cook. I've made moves in my journey where I know for sure my mindset didn't align with the moves that I needed to make. And because my mindset did not align with those moves, when I arrived there, I wasn't prepared and it did not work out for me. Sometimes I believe that God answers our prayers even when we're not ready for it, to show us the importance of being patient, to show us the importance of trusting the process, trusting that where you're at right now in your season, there's value there. Where you're at right now, what you're doing right now, there is value. When you get that notification that it's time to bust a move, you need to go. Why? Because on the flip side, you can't give birth too late or there will be complications. If you did not jump on it when you were supposed to jump on it, then guess what? You're delaying what has been set up for you. You're not only delaying it for you, but you're delaying it for whoever else is supposed to receive blessings and miracles and opportunities from you just showing up, you filling in the gaps, doing your part. Well, when I think about things like that, it literally makes me so annoyed. Honestly, I get annoyed. I get so annoyed with myself because I'm a very intuitive individual. My intuition is my leading guide, right? I'm not someone who normally second guesses my intuition. But whenever it does get to a point where I'm second guessing my intuition, that means there was a foul on the play. Something is not adding up. Octavia, it's time to reflect. It's time to regroup. It's time to really look at all the moves you made, the decisions you made, what your mindset was like. Did you really follow the playbook or did you do things your way? And when I say follow the playbook, I'm talking about me personally. God is my consultant. both personal and professional. So if I didn't receive a download about something, right? Or I'll put it like this. There's a difference from being led by spirit, and there's a difference in being led by flesh. Being led by spirit is that divine intuition, that divine alignment, is ease, is flow. It may be fear, believe it or not. It may be fear because you're stepping into the unknown. You haven't been there before. You haven't made this type of decision before. So you really don't know what to expect. It's that saying, expect the unexpected. That's moving by spirit, right? Moving by flesh, on the other hand, or in your human nature, is feeding the ego. Oh, you know what? This really just isn't working out for me. Thought it would. And I know I only been doing this about a week, but I expected it to be different. So let me just go, because I don't like it. I don't like how it make me feel. I don't like that I have to work harder than I thought I had to work. I don't like that I have to make more sacrifices than I thought I had to make. I don't like it. It makes me, it requires too much of my energy. How many of y'all experience that? The battle between moving with spirit or moving by your flesh. This is common. And when I say common, I'm talking about the only reason I'm recording this video is because I am in the midst of it right now, but I'm on the other side of coming out. I'm on the other side of awakening, right? And by that, I really mean is I see what the problem is. The panic comes in at, my God, I need to make a decision. My God, oh my God. But I thought I made the best decision already. I thought I already did what I needed to do. I thought that I did everything by the book. Was I wrong? God, did I really hear from you, or am I tripping? This entire week, I have been feeling on edge. And if you don't follow me on any other social media platform, I'll just catch you up real quick. So December has been my month to audit my life. I've been auditing my personal life. I've been auditing my professional life, my businesses, my brands, my social media accounts, everything, my money, my income, everything I've been auditing. And by that, I'm saying I've been picking things apart piece by piece, because for me, I'm ready to connect the dots, right? I've been using my calculator, doing the math, right? I've been looking at the analytics. I've been reading charts. I've been literally engulfed in it. And what I've gathered, the results that I was seeking at one point came when I moved in alignment. The struggle arrived when I was moving by my ego. You can't do both, because if you do both, then you're going to be imbalanced, right? You're not going to feel confident. You're not going to feel aligned. You're not going to feel like you are making the best move or you're being moved by spirit. You're just not. You're going to feel unsure. You're going to feel like you're not going to be able to trust yourself. You're not going to be able to trust the decisions you make. You're not going to be able to trust the wisdom that is being given to you. You're just going to be on edge. This entire month, there's been some shifts mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, right? There's been shifts, and the shifts, every time I shift, it's like I'm looking at it from the new version of myself, because that's where I'm at right now. I'm looking at it, I'm looking back, and I'm like, whoa, what was that? How did you not see that that was a problem? Whoa, how did you not see that you invested way too much of your focus, way too much of your energy in this? That saying, where focus go, energy flows, or energy flows where focus goes, one of the two. Basically, no matter what it is you're paying attention to, or no matter what it is you're feeding, good, bad, things to elevate you, things to deplete you, no matter what it is, it's going to grow. And I'm sharing this with you to say, the reason why I'm such an advocate about talking about moving in alignment is because, and I put this on my Facebook status too, I know what it feels like when you don't. Oh, I got goosebumps. I know what it feels like when you move prematurely. I've experienced complications. I know what it feels like when you move too late. I've experienced those complications. At the end of the day, you can be in the middle and you can move with ease. Moving late and moving prematurely are choices. You have to use your divine intuition to really seek if whatever it is you're praying for, you're manifesting whatever it is, if it is actually meant for you. Because one of the questions I often ask is this as good as it gets? Please don't tell me this is as good as it gets. Please don't tell me that. And now that I say that aloud, that sounds like I'm so unappreciative for what I already have. What? Wow. Because at the end of the day, the current life that you're living right now is a result from the decisions that you made. And I'm talking to me too. At the end of the day, the way your bank account looks right now is the results of decisions that you made. You're at a job that don't pay you enough? Leave. Then what? Where's that going to leave you? Oh, you're going to have to find other streams of income? Boom, there's a solution to your problem. You're in a marriage that you're miserable in and you've been stuck in that marriage for years? Leave. What's the worst case scenario? You have to start over and the love of your life is actually going to find you now? You don't like your living circumstances? Leave. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to have to put forth effort to actually find the location that you should be living in. Boom, you move to that location. All of a sudden, everything you've been praying for in this season is just there waiting for you to arrive. This is how I think about life. This is how I think about things. And this is how I process what's actually happening here. I've been sensing that there was a message coming. And to know me is to know that I don't share messages like this unless I feel led to. I'm always taking notes when I receive downloads. 99% of the time, the only moments that I share something is if I've already experienced it and I can share with you how to solve that. What we're talking about now in this video, I told you I'm in the midst of it, but I'm on the other side. I'm basically sharing the gems with you. I'm giving you the tools so that you can get out of it. I'm giving you the tools so you don't have to stay in it too long. See, when you move in alignment, there is no second guessing. There's only clarity. When you move in alignment, you are being led. You're not following anybody. You are being led. And it's natural. It's not forced. When you move ahead of time, you're trying to find your way. Whoa, you know how it is like when it's like premature babies and they have to stay in NICU for whatever period of time because they don't have everything they need to fully function yet? That's what it's like. You know how it is when you have say you have cheese in the fridge and it's past the expiration date and you see that the cheese is getting a little green over here? That's a complication. It's because it overstayed its welcome. It overstayed. It didn't get used within the time frame that it was supposed to get used. But when what is being birthed comes on the due date, oh, you get discharged from the hospital. What? I'm not a mother yet, y'all, so don't quote me on the actual time frames, but what, you get discharged from the hospital in what, 2-3 days? You use the cheese before the due date. What happens then? You run out and you get to get more. You get to replenish. It is so important in the seasons that you feel unsure, in the seasons that you're battling with your intuition and your ego. Choose your intuition. It will save you the complications. Now, I'm not saying you won't run into mishaps and stuff on the way or along the journey as you are walking in alignment and you've chosen your intuition. But what I'm saying is you won't experience those complications that would have came if you moved a little too soon or a little too late. Take what aligns. This message is for someone in particular. You know if it's for you. I love you all. I love all of the support that I'm getting. I'm very grateful for you all. The support and the love that I've been getting on this channel has been so warming, so genuine, and just overall it adds to my joy. So thank y'all so much. I will see y'all in the next video.